What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. My name is Tony P, and goddamn, it's reverb in this room without these panels. Anyways, today it's makeover time. Basically, the setup right here is going to change slightly. I want to clean this mess up a bit, and then I want to make a beat. Basically, I have two assignments, not assignments, more jobs that I have to fulfill in the next couple of weeks. Both are musical production jobs, so I will take you with me as I create these masterpieces. But first, this stuff right here needs to be tidied up. So actually, I don't really care for time lapses, so it's gonna be boring anyway. I'm gonna vacuum and stuff, so who wants to see that really? But there will be a transition. I am going to put an explosion here in 3 seconds, three seconds. And after that explosion, this place will look magical. So, 1, 2, 3. Woo! Look at this! Your boy got some camp in this motherfucker. Shit! Clearly quite a big difference, but not just the gear, also myself. Look, new t-shirt. Because when I said explosion's gonna happen, yeah, that was 2 days ago. Basically, every time you change your setup, at least in my case, I feel inspired. I want to work some more. I want to do some more music, I want to do some more beats, I want to do some cool videos in here. And now I have the feeling like I actually can. Let me quickly walk you through what I have here. Speakers, microphone, screens, live streaming camera maybe? Compressor, EQ, speaker, limiter, compressor, Spider-Man. But of course, rather than just telling you what I have, how about we do a cool slow-mo montage? In the dark. So now that you've seen the new and improved and cleaned up setup, I do think it's time we're gonna make a beat, but not today. But I'll do a transition, and then the next time you see me, it'll be beat making time. And you know, this video is gonna have at least one beat. So, quick transition, and then it is beat making time. And there we are, back at it again, back in the studio. Another day has passed. I don't know if you can tell, but over the course of this video, I think the beard game's gotten a little stronger. So about 2 days ago, I announced that I was going to redo the configuration here. Then yesterday I actually did, and today I'm going to be trying to make a beat. Now the thing that I want to do today is, first let me put you down here. So the thing that I was asked to do is do a trap style beat, you know, the standard stuff, but the main sort of melody of this thing is supposed to be like a Chinese, Japanese a cappella vocal. So I do have a little example that I will send of what is requested. So I think I can do that. Don't think that's too difficult. The only challenge is to find a sample. But other than that, I can do a kick. I can do a simple snare, nothing special. I can do some 808s. I can do some trippy hi-hats. All of that is not a problem. But the vocals is where the problem lies. So I don't think you guys really need to see me put in the drums. I mean, there's 1,000 YouTube videos to do that. But once I've done that, I am going to take you through the process of you know, making an a cappella sound like an instrument. Does that make sense? Either way, crazy transition, and then I'll show you the drums that I will have programmed, and we're going to do some stuff to the sample. So, transition likes... Whoa! Woo! Hope that didn't make you throw up, hope that didn't get you too dizzy, but I'm back. And the first thing we're going to do is show you the drums that I programmed. Mind you, this is just, you know, 2 minutes of clicking and sounds, and what you end up with is this. Nothing special, it's all simple, anyone can do this, even your grandma. So then, since I had to find a, you know, Asian style a cappella, I found this Japanese traditional lullaby. And it sounds pretty cool. So I figured I could sample this, probably raise the pitch, chop it up a bit to be on beat, and then, you know, add some effects, probably add some 808s. I think 808s actually is a must. So, another quick transition, and then I'll show you what the Asian vocals sound like once I've done some work on them. So let's go. Whoa, and you're back again. Where did you go? Went behind my back, actually, because that's where I transitioned you into. It's not that special. Come on. So as you can see, there is now 4 little pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of Japanese traditional a cappella lullabies. I chopped it up to make it on beat, so let me show you what it sounds like as it is arranged right now. Sounds pretty good, but it could be much more interesting. So in order to make things interesting, you want to put some effects on it. So the first thing I did was pitch it up. There's the pitch plugin, 7 semitones up, and then you get this. It's a bit more fun, but it could be even more interesting, so a little distortion. Using the old trusty decapitator, like seriously, anytime you need anything to sound distorted, this is the go-to plugin for me. It's not distorting it that much, but it gives a little, you know, edge. And then lastly, because I also want this to groove nicely and have a little bit of a snap to it, so to say, I put Effectrix on it. And Effectrix is, you know, just doing something every single step slightly different, and then there is a continuous effect that is mixed in by not much. What did I put in? I put the dry wet on only 36%, so it's not too dominant, but it gives the beat a nicer groove. So now we have this. And I myself am pretty happy with that. The only thing that's missing right now, actually I want to do this a little less. Let me see if this is... much nicer. What I do want to do is add some 808s to it just to give this stuff its extra rumbling. And after the 808s are on, there's probably going to be like tiny little percussive elements scattered here and there. But let's jump into the 808s. Nasty. I like that one. Let's use that one. So before I put in the 808s, I've decided to rearrange the vocal section. So now the last sentence is repeated twice, then there is another sentence, and then there's the last sentence again. Also the Effectrix pattern has changed slightly. You know what? I'll just put another one there for good measures. So now I believe it's even better than it was before. If that was even possible. So now we have this. And of course, when you add them 808s in there, this shit's gonna be rocking. So let's record these 808s. there's a key change right there, so also the 808s are going to change. So let me just quickly quantize that. In this part, the 808s are slightly different, so we're going to play them different. And then they can just go back to the original false note over there. So let's quickly quantize this. You know what, we'll separate this section right there. No need to waste time. There we go. That's your 808s. So what we could do is we can just merge these to make it one file, and now if I don't want the 808 to skip in between each other, I can just select them all, go to note force, and then you see they all line up pretty nicely. I could consider making this a sliding 808. I think I'm going to do that. So what we do for that is we just finally overlap these. Now let me open up X's. It is basic information. Most people know this, but just in case you don't, let me just show you. That should actually be enough. See, it probably won't really stand out in the mix, but you and I know, so that's a fun little thing. And it might just trigger off some little sensors in the brain, you know, the brain cells that tell you, hey, something's sliding over there. You can't really figure it out, but you know, you and me know. We're like this. So as far as the arrangement goes, that's pretty much it. So I am going to add tiny little things here and there, especially when you transition from the intro to the actual verse. There needs to be something, cymbal, crashes, risers, whatever. There needs to be a transition. If you don't use transitions, you suck. Just putting it out there. So let me just quickly arrange this to the finished product that I want to get it at, and then I'll be back for the outro. So one final crazy transition. And we are back at it again. So now, the stuff's pretty much arranged to the point where I think is good to go. I don't know if I have to add or subtract some stuff over the past couple of days. There's probably going to be some feedback going back and forth until this is finished, but at this point, I'm happy. I'm going to show you just once from start to finish how the song sounds right now, and that'll be the end of the video. So let's go for the playback right now. And that was it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a rating, subscribe, leave any feedback you want in the comment section down there below, because I do read and respond to everything. Like I said, I'm trying to upload like once a week, but basically it's gonna come down to I'll upload whenever I have a video. I don't know when that'll be. I'm a busy man. I got stuff to do. I got shit on my mind. But on that note, thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you for the next one.